coming up next. Welcome to 2K Sports for an
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Hill, and it's Green in at the 3. And for the Nets, Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Durant in at the power forward position. Now here's Simmons. To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Here is Harden. And it's blocked by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Outside Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Just 3 to shoot. So the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Nobody near Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league.
Now here is Harris. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Harden finds Irving. Good D by Embiid.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
They get it back. Green, the pass to Simmons. Here's Harris. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Harden has a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. Dishes it to Simmons. Back to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
Well, how about the versatility? Danny Green on the interior. Go ahead.
Now, here is Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And so here is Philadelphia. After the basket by Brooklyn. And Simmons kicks to Harris. The pass to Green. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Irving dishes to Brown. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Curry looking around. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. Now, here's Scott. Here's Curry. Good D by Irving. And stolen by Howard. Free throw line jump shot. Outside for Curry. Offensive rebound. And finally they hit one.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Brown finds Irving. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Passes to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Pass to Milton. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Five seconds left in the first. With 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Harden, and the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Harden, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Green, and he converts the layup.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Harden with it. And there it is for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Harris passes to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Here's Dinwiddie, and the shot goes down. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Dinwiddie after the Sixers pick up 2. They grab their own miss. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Here's Dinwiddie. That shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. High post, Embiid.
2 minutes.
Milton on top, defended by Durant. Milton the pass to Hill. Jordan against Embiid. Over Jordan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. Brown the pass to Claxton. Back to Brown. Yep, it counts. Brown's got his first basket. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Back to Milton. Curry is inside. Dinwiddie covering. Offensive rebound. Oh, that's blocked. Now it's Griffin running. Here he goes. Sailing in. Brown wide open. He fired. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry finds Milton. Back to Curry. Looking to end the run. It's deflected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Harden way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to and
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden. And it's the 1 step. It's back to Hill. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hill's got the first basket of the second half here for the 76ers.
Now George Hill continues to light it up from distance. This guy is a dependable 3-point shooter.
Harris finds Harden. Jordan with it. Shoots over Embiid. And Jordan gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The 76ers trail by 7. Outside Hill. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. And that one goes long.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Harris misses. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's the floater. And Durant sends it back. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Harris. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now here's Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. It's tipped and stolen by Irving. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Bucket is good. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
There's no doubt. Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
Now here is Hill. And there's the pass to Thibault. It's back to Hill and stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harris has got the ball. Jordan kicks to Irving. Over Thibault. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Kicks it out to Harden. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Harden's got 8.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Hill against Irving. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. So both teams changing it up here. The 76ers trail by 15. 6 to shoot. Curry kicks to Scott. To end the cold streak. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
For Philadelphia, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Outside, Scott. Milton the pass to Curry. Milton with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Inside, Howard. Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Brooklyn. They've got a 10-0 run going. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Scott. Milton in the corner. Back to Scott. Banked in off the glass. Scott's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hop.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Seth Curry. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the center position. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Mike Scott's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. There's Brown with the three. That one, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Scott kicks to Curry. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Milton with it. Brown's there. And Griffin sends it back. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Curry. Here's Milton. Connects on the open J.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Milton the pass to Curry. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Scott. Outside for Curry. 14 feet away. It's good.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harden, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green deciding where to go with it. Harris dishes to Embiid. Hill left side. Over Irving. Embiid wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Irving for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here is Hill. Simmons inside. KD's on him. Harris with it. Now Green defending. Lets it go with a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden against Hill. He dishes it to Simmons. Pass to Harris. For the 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The 76ers making a switch here. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Korkmaz checked in for George Hill. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Now here is Harris. Outside, Scott. Here's Maxey. The dish to Harris. Almost, but it rolls out. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here's Maxey. The kick out to Scott. It's Scott on the wing. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton. Now Griffin. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, hello, basketball fans. You've got it at pay date.
Hey, Kevin.
You're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. So the next starting five. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 2. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point. Here's Herter. Down low. Here's Collins. Some solid defense there from KD.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Now, here is Harden. The dish to KD. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jordan kicks to Harden. Pass to KD. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The pass to Herter. Here's Snell, covered by Irving. Snell, the pass to Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go from 14. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Harden dishes to Irving. Harris up top. Passes it to Harden. Stolen. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks.
How about the instincts by Herter right there making a difference on that end?
Now Harden. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Hunter. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot, and Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Kevin Herter. And the Nets also making a change. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Now here's Irving. Pass to Harden. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. But how about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Harden the pass to KD. Inside, Green. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Collins, good.
Big guy can move. John Collins finds a way to get that one to go.
Here is Harden. It's a 5-point game. Green finds Harden. Back to Green. On the wing, Harden. From downtown. Atlanta with the rebound. Up top, Capella, guarded by Harris. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Harden. Outside, KD. Back to Harden. Pass to Durant. Kicks to Green. Here is Harden. To the middle. Clock at 4. Takes it from 10, and he nails the jumper.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Collins dishes to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Harden kicks to Durant. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Green. Brown out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Bogdanovic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Okongwu, the pass to Young. And they pick up 2. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Now Young following Durant's three-point attempt. Bogdanovich with it. Young outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Harden. Young's shot is off. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Durant. Irving with a clean look. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The pass to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A step back shot here. Atlanta gets it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Griffin.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Young against Harden. He lobs it up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Green comes in for Harris. Brown is checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Claxton with the bucket. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Hawks lead by 12.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Passes it to Green. Here's Claxton. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket in this one. The Hawks leading by 10. Herter passes to Snell. Now Collins. To the inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Collins has got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brown feeling it out a bit. They kick it out to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Griffin.
Trust me, the coaching staff more than fine with Blake Griffin taking that kind of shot, embracing the tough bucket.
Collins finds Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Dinwiddie outside. Can't nail the jump. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 12. And that should do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Gallinari is out there with Reddish. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here is Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's KD. He sinks the 11-footer. Durant's got the first points of the second half here for the Nets.
Well, that's a smart shot by KD. Sizes up the D and then just cashes in.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Harden. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Harden's got his second basket. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Right side, Griffin. Picked away. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Snell. Off target from three-point range.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now the pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Griffin dishes to Dinwiddie. Gets it down to single digits.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Gallinari down low. Griffin with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dinwiddie hits it from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Capella, high post. Rebounded by the Nets. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Gallinari over Claxton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When Gallo uses that shot fake, it's almost impossible for the defense not to bite. Draws him up in the air, gets the contact, and gets to the free throw line.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Kevin Herter. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Green dishes to Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Now the feed to Jordan. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Hunter's subbed in for Reddish. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Green. Kyrie Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Now, here is Young. Nets trail by 8. KD with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Collins. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college. And he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Harris looking it over. Durant for three. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Hunter. And there's Collins on the assist by Hunter. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta. Irving double team. And here's Harden for three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now, here is Young. He dishes it to Okongwu. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Harden outside. He feeds it to Jordan. Over Okongwu. Young with the steal. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Okongwu. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 16. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now Durant, after the missed 3 from John Collins.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
On deep. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Nets miss again.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
He doesn't usually fire from out there.
Gotta put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside. Just an exceptional scorer.
Outside Irving. To halt the run. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Pass to Young. He kicks it to Hunter. The high post shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Harden scanning the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Now, here is Young. From deep 3-point range, they get the rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Collins. Dunn kicks to Collins. And here's Young. The tray. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. And a deep three from Harden. Jordan, the pass to KD. Connects from three-point range.
Well, the ball hitting his hands and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
Done outside. Irving with the steal. Young against Harden. Durant, the pass to Harden. Irving for three. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for John Collins.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Durant, three-pointer. The shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. From deep, Collins. The rebound by the Nets. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Fires from deep. Harris misses. Now, here's Okongwu. Dunn dishes to Okongwu. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Offline. And so Atlanta takes this one by a... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Ah, that's beautiful. A view of the stunning and we are
Hey, Kevin.
growing together and staying healthy. It's an important part. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Embiid. And it's Scott in at the 4. Harris, good. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Embiid, no good. Inside, here's Hunter. Some solid defense from Harris. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Here's Young after Ben Simmons' bucket. A nice shot by Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Milton. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Moving it up. Here's Harris. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Right side Scott. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Milton the pass to Simmons. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. And Herter gets it to go.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Milton the pass to Simmons. Back to Milton. Shoots. The 76ers with another miss.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And they take the lead.
Gotta know where Collins is, especially when the break is on. He runs the floor beautifully.
There's the pass to Milton. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Harris. knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Shake Milton. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid dishes to Howard. Simmons against Bogdanovich. For 3, Harris. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Fast break, the Hawks. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Outside, Simmons. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Harris. But they'll get another chance. Bogdanovich against Simmons. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Reddish the pass to Okongwu.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Gallinari. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Curry looking around. Shot from free throw range. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Reddish. The shot comes out, and the 76ers go the other way with it. Curry is inside. Tolliver for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Gallinari kicks to Snell. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Curry against Gallinari. Tolliver kicks to Hill. Over Bogdanovich. Pass to Thibault. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Hill. And the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. That one falls.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Korkmaz. Outside Kerr. To the middle. Thibault can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Young looking around. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 6.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Passes it to Korkmaz. Scott with the ball. Back to Korkmaz. Scott up top. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Harris, right side, trying to get something going. And Embiid lays it in.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. From 12 feet out in Atlanta again with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Young with the steal. Here's Herter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harris.
With size at the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Harris inside. The pass to Reddish. And stolen by Simmons. 3 seconds left. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Harris.
We talk about Harris's ability to create off the bounce.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Atlanta.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. 5 points. And that's going to do.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And there's Embiid. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Pass to Embiid. Deflects the pass. Harris kicks to Milton. Just 4 to shoot. Simmons passes to Milton. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter. He's got 5. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks leading by 7. To the paint. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Herter. Fires at the elbow. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Herter's got 7 points. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid finds Harris. Outside, Scott. Now here's Embiid. Capella covering. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Milton's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Hill looking around. Outside Curry. And the shot is long.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
3-pointers. Snell. Gallinari with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Gallinari dishes to Bogdanovich. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Bogdanovich against Hill. Bogdanovich, know what? The 76ers trail by 7. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Outside Curry. Fires from 18. And there's the pass to Howard. Outside for Curry. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks leading by 7. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Now the 76ers on the break. Howard trying to free himself up. The kick out to Hill. Outside Curry. They get it back. Howard. Pass to Curry. He dishes it to Howard. On the wing, Hill. Here's the 3. Goes up again. Howard trying to free himself up. He feeds it to Tolliver. Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, drew the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Tolliver.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Williams at the 1 spot.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
Simmons with it. Williams picks him up. Simmons with it. Pass to Harris. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside Hill. Down low. And stolen by Okongwu. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. The kick out to Young. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Tobias Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Now Simmons. Passes to Embiid. And the pass to Harris. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. A second chance effort. Harris finds Embiid. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Gallinari. Here's Young. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he commits the intentional foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Scott. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And Tony Snell subbed in for Dunn. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Simmons. Young with the steal. To the middle. Hunter dishes to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Capella. Kicks it to Snell. Lob pass to Capella.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Out to Harris. Back to Embiid. Simmons on the wing. It's stolen. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young, open and close, and nails it.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And Hill very capable with the teardrop. Great touch on those.
Young outside. From deep. And Embiid pulls it down. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And how about George Hill? My goodness, shaking the defense loose.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Collins from outside. Here's Capella and Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
11 seconds left in the fourth. Snell, that's good.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Moments away. It's the NBA on 2. So the next starting 5. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Milton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. And his first shot of the game, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. On its way from Irving for 2. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Inside, it's stolen by Milton. Durant kicks to Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. And again, it's the Nets missing. 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the paint. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Simmons finds Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And that one's good, Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. So he had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Curry to the left side wing. Now Embiid. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 3. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Irving.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard comes in for Embiid, and it's Hill in for Shake Milton. And the Nets also making a change. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jordan. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. Now, here's Maxey. Dinwiddie covering. Maxey passes to Tolliver. Here's Hill. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. Hill, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And finished off by Brown.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Outside Hill. Howard against Griffin. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Changes up, and Howard finishes it off.
You need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie drives in, and he gets it to go.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Popped up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's stolen. Now the 76ers on the break. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, it's nice to have Dwight Howard on the end of the break. Not much is going to go wrong when he's the guy finishing it off.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Dinwiddie drives in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Howard. The shot, no good. Nice D from Griffin. The kick out to Brown. A three-pointer, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 3. Live. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Harris down out there with Harden, and it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the center. Hill finds Green. It's back to Hill. The pass to Embiid. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Pass to Korkmaz. Outside Hill. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Green. Got a piece of it. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Brown. Back to Harris. On the wing, Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up with it. Whistle blows. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. The 3 from KD. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing here by 8. That one wide left.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Fades back. KD with the bucket. KD's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I picked bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And here's Harden for 3. They get it again. Jordan. It's stolen by Curry. Now the 76ers on the break. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Durant finds Harden. From deep. That shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Milton. No good from outside. Brooklyn leading by 6. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good. Irving's got 6.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
To the inside. Harris dishes to Embiid. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Harris. The 76ers trail by 8. outside Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. There's 39 seconds left in the first half.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Hill, he's checked in for the 76ers.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Maxey passes to Howard. To the middle. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. And here is Hill. Over Brown. With 1 on the clock. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding up. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Milton in at the 3 spot. Simmons passes to Curry. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Harden surveying the D. Harris finds Harden. Now Jordan. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Harden launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead. How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Curry against Irving. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Here's Jordan.
Length of Embiid really bothers shooters. I love how he uses it on the defensive end. It might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
Irving, good.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Now the pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. That one goes in.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper, I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hands.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Brown dishes to Griffin. Good D by Howard. The 76ers trail by 4.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. But he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Griffin trying to get open. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
For the tie, here's Tolliver, and that basket's going to count, folks. And here we go, coach's challenge on that goaltending call. The coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Maxey passes to Hill. Now, here's Maxey. Releases from 15. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Eibel with the ball. Now Green defending. The kick out to Hill. Back to Thibault. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Tolliver. Here's Howard. And at last, they get one to fall. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter. Dinwiddie with it. That shot off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Harden out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3. Harden against Howard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To take the lead. And it's good on the way in. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Korkmaz. And Embiid with the block. And they get it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The dive for the ball. Pass to Milton. Back to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Harden outside. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Here's Simmons, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. Pass to KD. Back to Harden. Dishes to Jordan. Beyond the arc. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jordan. Harden's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Simmons finds Curry. Here's Embiid. And stolen by Jordan. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. That gives them the lead.
You have to love it. There's no quit in this kid, Irving. When he gets hit, he sticks with his shot.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Harris outside. Passes to Simmons. And here's Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Nice open look, but it's no good. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Here's Durant. Out to Harris. Back to Durant. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Milton's shot is good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. It's Harden with the drive. Harris outside. Durant, the pass to Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. A pass to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Embiid. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Irving. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
Outside, Simmons. The 3, Harris. And Irving pulls it down. Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
I love how Harden attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless and finding ways to get himself to the line.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Second one is good. They're both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession game now.
Up top, Simmons. Goodbye, KD.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
There's Embiid. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Irving double team. Outside Jordan. Inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Curry.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Yeah, but you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers is winning time. Harden knows his job description.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, drop.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. And looking at the Nets, Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. And Harden wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Herter, defended by Durant, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Herter. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
KD passes to Jordan. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Pass to Herter. From deep three-point range, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And the Nets with possession. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jacks up a 3. Tony Snell, and that's good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Harden outside. He kicks it to Durant. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Snell. In the corner. Herter with it. Pass to Snell. Back to Capella. Snell, that's good. Snell's got 5 now.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
The pass to Harden. Back to Harris. Passes it to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan inside. Capella's there. And the basket by Harris.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Herter. Capella inside, guarded by Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. It's a tie ball game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Collins dishes to Capella. Poked loose. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's running from deep. Harden. Hunter grabs the miss. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside. Pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And here's KD for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Snell. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Harris passes to Irving. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Harden. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Back to Capella. Irving with the steal. Durant way outside. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a... Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Griffin down out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the power forward. Back to Dinwiddie. The drive by Green, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Launches a three. That one misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. And the basket is good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Nets trail by 3. Brown the pass to Green. Here's Claxton. Gallinari covering.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Griffin inside. Pass to Claxton. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. Griffin takes it out to Dinwiddie. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 3.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Young looking it over. He gets it in there. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. And the pass to Claxton. Back to Green. The three. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Over to the left wing. Out to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovich up top. Rebounded by the Nets.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Dinwiddie outside. From downtown. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
It's stolen by Green. Griffin kicks to Brown. A putback, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got his first basket.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Hawks leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
From deep Harden. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
There's the feed to Capella. Over Jordan. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Williams. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. And here's Harden. Over Young. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And that'll...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 1.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to Irving. Count it. Good. Irving's got his second basket of the game. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's Collins. That shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. Nets trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harden finds KD. Now Jordan back to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Herter passes to Hunter. Collins against Durant. Collins, good. That's now 8 points for John Collins.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
For 3, Durant. Rebound, Atlanta.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Snell, the pass to Herter. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Tony Snell. Outside Irving. Outside KD. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Hurt, covered by Irving. Left side, Collins. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. With the second effort. Collins dishes to Dunn. He feeds it to Capella. Down low. Goes back up. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Irving for 3. Brown kicks to Durant. Nets passing it around. Feeds to Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Herter passes to Capella. He dishes it to Dunn. From deep. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Green finds KD. In the corner, Irving with it. They could use a bucket. And he sinks the layup. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Herter passes to Dunn. Back to Herter. The putback. It's good on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Hawks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Hunter dishes to Capella. Hunter with it. Harris is there. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving passes to KD. To the middle. Out to Harris. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Young, no good. Nets trail by 10. Green with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Dinwiddie. Griffin down low. And he banks in the layup. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here is Gallinari. Defense right on him. Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie with it. Fires from deep. From deep. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Hawks leading by 8. Young outside. Kicks to Reddish. Durant with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Here's Irving. Durant, great positioning on the putback.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Now, here is Young. Gallinari outside to the inside and stolen by Jordan. From deep three-point range, it's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Durant.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Young. Inside. Young.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Harden finds Durant. Shoots the 3. Harden, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Now, Reddish. Over Harris. A shot by Reddish, no good. Nets trail by 5. Harden surveying the D. Passes it to Harris. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Young. Pass to Harden. For the 3. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Okongwu. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Jordan. Young against Durant. Over Young. Offensive rebound. Jordan the pass to Irving. Out to Harris. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. There's the dish to Okongwu.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates. Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Irving for 3. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Young with the ball. Throws it up high. to the left side wing. Reddish the pass to Young. Clock at 6. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Again, Irving missing. Young outside. Out to Gallinari. Now the pass to Young. A second chance effort. No good.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. And there's the pass to Hunter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build, at that forward position, and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. No good. Shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Capella goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Simmons finds Milton. Over Hunter. Embiid inside. Capella covering. On the clock. Here's Milton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA, the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Milton. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Hunter kicks to Collins. Passes it to Capella. Hunter dishes to Capella. 8 away, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Here's Herter. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Milton the pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. From deep. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Collins, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And they call the foul switch. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hill, he's checked in for Simmons. And Young kicks to Gallinari. To the paint, Okongwu, and it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
The 76ers trail by 5. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Tolliver the pass to Curry. Banked in off the glass.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Hill against Bogdanovich. Young outside. And he finishes nicely on the way.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Pass to Howard. Tolliver kicks to Curry. Pass to Howard. Bounce pass from Hill. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Now Young. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the 1. Thibault, the pass to Hill. Over Bogdanovich. But they get it back. Green dishes to Howard. There's the pass to Maxey. For 3, Hill. And Howard slams it home.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. It's Okongwu, top of the key. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Back to Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Herter passes to Hunter. Down low. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the corner, it's Harris. Passes to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The finish. And the dunk by Embiid.
And remember now, Embiid lost 20 pounds during the summer of 19. There, looking light on his feet in transition. And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. Korkmaz passes to Simmons. Harris kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Milton. On the wing, Harris. Over Collins. Harris's shot is off. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Snell, the pass to Hunter. Back to Snell. Feeds to Capella. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. Howard kicks to Hill. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They double team Curry. Fires the 3. Second chance shot, and Howard finishes it off. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Williams passes to Herter. Collins kicks to Williams. Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Hill passes to Curry. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And that one drops for him. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. Looking at the Hawks and Shaq. That's all for now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
We've got Gallinari. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Milton the pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. The Hawks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The 76ers trail by 8. Simmons looking around. Kicks it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Korkmaz passes to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Collins. Finish off the break. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Great job by Collins there, sensing that there was going to be a turnover on the possession and right away into the fast break.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Shoots over Capella. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Tobias Harris. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. Here's Maxey. The pass to Korkmaz. Embiid against Capella. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Harris. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Passes it to Hunter. The feed to Capella. To the middle. Hunter kicks to Collins. He dishes it to Hunter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Simmons. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers trail by 8. To the wing right side. 1:46 left to play in the third. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari. Swiped away. Hill with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Thibault in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Young looking it over. Yes, that goes in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Bogdanovich against Hill. Right side Curry. Fires from 14. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got 6. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Tolliver. The offensive rebound. Howard. Outside Hill. And stolen by Okongwu. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Young. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris is out there with Green. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here is Hill. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 10. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Hunter dishes to Capella. It's stolen by Harris. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And that's how you finish on the break. Green showing great hustle in transition.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Molinari finds Williams. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here's Milton. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And it's sent back by Howard. Back to Green. Pass to Howard. Howard draws the double. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And it's Reddish in for DeAndre Hunter. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Williams. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Simmons. Six on the shot clock. Down low, Embiid. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Okongwu kicks to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Harris passes to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Seth Curry comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Huerter passes to Capella, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Reddish dishes to Okongwu. On the mark with the 15-footer. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Left side, Harris. Tipped away. And stolen by Okongwu.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
For the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Tony Snell. And it's done in for Kevin Huerter. Now done. 29 seconds left in the game. Fernando can't get it to go. Howard kicks to Harris. Maxey passes to Howard. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Reddish with the ball. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown.